titled the Halachot when one dies before Yontif and buried during the Moed. This is part 3 in memory of Mr. Joel Abraham, father of Jonathan Abraham. We discuss Halachot from the time of the death up till the burial. And then at burial, after burial, a person takes off the ripped shirt because it is a Moed and does not sit Shiva. Person is in Shloshim, Yonatan is in Shloshim during that time. And Shiva begins on Sunday after, after the last day of Yontif. So let's say in America, last day of Pesach is on Shabbat, the second day we finish Friday. In Chutz La'aretz on Shabbat, it's the last day of Yontif because they have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 days, and then the 8th day Shabbat. So even though it's Shabbat, it's the last day Yontif. Since it's Rabbanan Yontif, that actually counts as the first day of Shiva, even though they're not observing Shiva. That's the last point that we mentioned. So then Sunday would be the first active day of Shiva, but the second day of Shiva in terms of the count. What about Nicham Avelim? Where does Nicham Avelim fit in? So it's a fascinating halacha. The Nicham Avelim, people coming to visit, actually during the Moed. The Shulchan Aruch writes during the Moed. So let's say Monday, today, is the day of the burial in New Jersey. So Yonatan has the burial today. As we said, after the burial is over, he's not walking around with his ripped shirt. There's no public signs like that of Availut. And Shiva begins afterwards, next week. So if Shiva begins afterwards, then Nicham Avelim begins afterwards, consoling the death, consoling the Avel, the memory of the death is after. It's during the week of the Moed. What's that mean? How does that happen? So it's a very big chiddush. It's an interesting idea. The Nicham Avelim, consoling the mourners, is not halacha specifically in consoling a mourner who's in Shiva. It's consoling a mourner during the first 7 days of his Availut, of his mourning. 99.9% of the time, the first 7 days of his Availut is when he's in Shiva. But let's say of a rare case where his first 7 days of Availut are not when he's in Shiva, but when he's in Shloshim. So that's when you mourn him. That's when you console him. So in this case, people can console him during the Moed. And technically speaking, the Nicham Avelim period is done. And therefore, when he's formally sitting Shiva afterwards, the technical Nicham Avelim is done. Of course, people could come and have Nicham Avelim. But the technical Nicham Avelim that had to be done, that's the first 7 days when he's in Availut, even if the Availut is Availut of Shloshim, not Availut of Shiva. It's a fascinating and unique case. Yes, Hashem, Yonatan, the whole Abraham family, Shev Nechama, from Hashem and from Klal Yisrael. Shalom.